Welcome back to The Spread. As we begin our second season here at D3 TV Whistle, I am happy to be back. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this season.
That's right, all of you degenerate gamblers out there. It's the time of the year again. But unfortunately, now we'll be focusing on the hardwood.
The hardwood floor, that's right. Yeah, we got to see our hoopers out there. You know, DePauw Tigers, shout out Felke, shout out Nolan, shout out
all the
Stein,
boys.
Shout out Shank. There's too many to name.
Too many to name.
Damn, shout out you.
And before we get things going, we're in the Lakers jersey today as a little tribute to the man Kobe Bryant, who's recently passed away.
Yeah.
Very sad times. Kobe, it's for you.
R.I.P. Kobe. But moving on to bigger and brighter things, you know, we're going to be giving you spreads. We're going to be giving you reports on games. We're going to be giving you interviews, everything this season. We've got some new special things coming. So before we get into all that, we're going to get some house cleaning out of the way regarding our special man, Pat Lawton, because as you know, you cannot give a weather report for the indoors.
Yeah, we were thinking going into season 2, well, people like Pat. Pat gets good numbers on the reviews.
Yeah.
But basketball is played inside.
It's a huge issue.
Huge issue.
So we've decided to change departments for him a little bit. You know, he's switching from weatherman to now kind of wherever he's needed. So today we're going to be having him run like a 60-minute style interview. I hope you guys enjoy that. Tomorrow, or I mean next week, who knows? Who knows what he's going to be doing?
All right, well, now going into the little housekeeping that Maxwell talked about earlier, let's get you guys caught up on the season a little bit. So the Tigers, they got in the Tiger bus and they headed down to Chicago where they played the Midway Classic. There are 4 teams in the Midway Classic. We had the University of Chicago, the St. Thomas Tommies, obviously the DePauw Tigers, and the Nebraska Wesleyan Prairie Wolves. Nick Felke got all tournament honors and had 27 points. However, he did not get a medal as the DePauw basketball team was actually awarded hoodies.
Yeah, they are awarded hoodies.
So the
I have one myself.
Yeah, the U Chicago basketball coach just came up and said, "Hey guys, I figured you didn't want a trophy. Here's some hoodies."
Yeah, there we go. All right, moving on. We got versus Kenyon coming up in a little bit. The Kenyon coach's alleged son, Priest, Jake Priest, that is.
Yes.
We got an interview with him later. But anyways, Kenyon versus DePauw. Nolan Ginther had the big body. You know, he's a big dude. He's an Irish guy. He put up 22 points. It was impressive to say the least.
And you know, on that day, they say his new nickname sprouted. Max, do you know what that nickname is?
Nah, lay it on me.
So now everyone in the league calls him Big Meat.
Yeah, Big Meat.
Take that as you will. But he's a big boy. He's got a lot of girth on him. He's only about 6'3", but he's our center on the DePauw basketball team.
He's a good dude.
Really good at math.
Yeah. You wanna tell him a little bit
really
about
likes
this?
big insurance.
He does love big insurance.
He does really like big insurance.
You want to tell him what we did to the little giants over there?
Oh, so the little guys.
Poor fellas.
The DePauw men's basketball team waxed the Wabash Little Giants at home. I believe it was actually 3 years or weeks.
Yeah.
Luke Steinhardt wasn't in the league 3 years ago, but he had 18 points.
He did have 18 points.
He went, I believe, 4 of 6 from 3 and added a layup as well as 2 free throws to put him up to his total of 18 points.
There you have it, the stats coming at you. All right, well, going back to, you know, playing the little lords at Kenyon, Nolan again with 14 rebounds. He hates these guys. He just goes at them so viciously.
He really does just do mean things.
And, hey, before we go any further, I just want to clear up, you know, Hiram. Still 4 years left on their ticking talk before they shut down. We don't really have anything on their highlights because there's nothing highlight about that school. They've got 4 years left before, you know, things go downhill for them. Unfortunately for them.
Yeah.
Coach just resigned because he was hitting the bottle too hard. I don't know what's going there. Let's
in
get
all
out
seriousness, there has been some NCAC controversy going on this year.
Yeah.
We're going to let the professionals stay professional at this point in the season, and we're not going to comment too much about it.
We'll see if we can get them in for an interview, but I highly doubt it.
We highly doubt it. Another game we wanted to housekeep a little bit. Luke Steinhardt against the Denison Big Red had 6 assists. So now 6 assists is good and all. We won the game because Denison isn't the best they've been in past years.
Yeah.
But let's talk about their logo. They're the Big Red.
Yeah.
The big red what?
What is it?
It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make any. I know plenty of big red objects. You just had to put a word after, and I could
Dog,
picture it.
house, mouse,
You're not.
cats.
It's not intimidating at all. It's just like I imagine like a red
Leprechauns.
circle. Leprechauns aren't red, bro.
It could be anything.
It could be anything.
They could put any noun.
Yeah, that's fair. I got nothing to say to that. All right. Well, let's move on to the future. We gave you the highlights, and a little something to look forward to this week. The Tigers, or I guess next week, the Tigers will be playing Oberlin and Hiram, as we said, some NCAC controversy around that. So we'll see how that is. So now we're introducing our special guest in a special interview by Pat Lawton, Jake Priest. This man weighs probably about $160, stands 5'6" tall. Favorite painting is Rising Moon, and he just got back from Prague.
Yeah, he has a little shimmy in the low post.
Yeah.
They say he could have started on our basketball team, but chose to take his talents to Europe.
Restart. All right. Good evening, natives of Greencastle. Here I am today to talk with Jake Priest, our guest, about a few questions.
Pleasure being here.
All right, for the first one. So in today's day of the DePauw Tigers versus the Kenyon Lords, is Dan your real dad?
Dan the man is my real dad, in fact.
All right.
Yeah.
Second question. I saw on Reddit that you just got back from Prague.
Indeed.
Did you have any problems with the long-distance relationship? I'm asking for a friend.
No, we were all right. We were good, Pat. Thanks for asking, though.
Yeah, no problem. In our third question, I just have a hypothetical question.
Okay.
We play with all of our guests.
Uh-huh.
Your situation is you're running and you got to go to the bathroom badly and you're not going to make it. What restaurant are you running to?
KFC all the way. You don't even have to ask.
Well, thank you, Pat and Jake Priest, for that lovely interview that we didn't know was going to touch all of our hearts so much.
We really learned a lot. All right. Well, that brings us to the end of our first episode of Season 2. We're glad to be back. We're glad you guys are back. I'm glad I'm back. He's glad he's back.
We don't know how many episodes we're going to give you.
No, we don't, frankly.
It
you
could
get
be
2
more
a
than
week.
last
You could
time.
get 1 a week. You could get 1 every 2 weeks.
You could.
That's just the way this season's going to work.
Or we could quit.
Or we could quit. We haven't really decided yet.
Probably not. We just got a job.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. We'll be easy on that one.
Okay.
But until next time, beat the
the
spread.
spread.